the dark side of light skin video.
Sorry, y'all, this is a part 1.
Now available in paperback and e-readers. Spellbound, a darker shade of black. Get your copy today at your favorite online bookseller. A lot of these Afro-American Negroes pretty much believe the whole concept of light-skinned people being better than dark-skinned people. And because they believe this idea of light-skinned people being better than dark-skinned people to be a gospel truth, they create a whole dark side to light skin. Now, a lot of black people don't see this whole dark side to light skin because they don't look at the behaviors they participate in when they interact with light-skinned people. Now, light-skinned people such as myself, we have seen this whole dark side to light skin, and many mixed-race, biracial black people have also seen this whole dark side to light skin. And the dark side of light skin is something I explore in my new novel, Spellbound, with the Matilda character, who is a biracial black woman, and pretty much sees the whole dark side to light skin. Now, when it comes down to this whole dark side of light skin, this has to do with the social interactions many black people have with light-skinned people. And one of the things many medium and dark-skinned black people do when they interact with a light-skinned person is that they start trying to project ideas of what this person is going to be like. Instead of trying to get to know them as a person, they start projecting ideas and concepts about them because, again, they believe that this person is better than they are. They believe that this person is superior to them, and that causes them to project ideas about light-skinned people and biracial people that aren't true. So they'll start saying things like, oh, this guy must be, they'll start saying that he's conceited, or that he's stuck up, or that he's arrogant, and this is not this person at all, because they never went up to approach this person, they never talked to this person, they never even talked to this person about their core values. But they'll sit there and project these ideas onto you, not even thinking about who you are as a person based on the content of the character, but they focus primarily on the color of your skin.
And it's also taught by racism,
too. I run into all the time as a light-skinned male, growing up as a kid and even as an adult. So they put these ideas in their heads regarding you because they see you standing to yourself or being to yourself. And again, they will project things on you saying you're conceited, you're aloof, you're stuck up, when maybe in many cases, like a guy like me, you're just shy and you have social anxiety. So they'll sit there and say things about you because they're projecting ideas on you based on their whole low self-esteem and their whole idea that light-skinned people are better than dark-skinned people. And that's an idea they have about light-skinned people. That is not the actual truth regarding light-skinned people. Now, another thing I ran into when I was a lot thinner was the whole objectification thing. Now, when I was a lot thinner back in my teenage years, I ran into this whole idea that a lot of black girls have and black women have regarding light-skinned men. Now, they'll sit there and they'll see you as some sort of sex object. They don't see you as a person to have a relationship with. And this is something a lot of light-skinned people run into all the time, especially if they are physically fit and very attractive. What happens is people start objectifying you, and they see you as not a person to have a relationship with, but as a piece of social currency to, again, move themselves forward in the black social circles because you are light-skinned and so allegedly closer to white. And because you are closer to white, they're going to use you as a piece of social currency to get the attention of others and to increase their own social value. So this is another thing I ran into as a light-skinned male, and this is something I've seen many other light-skinned women and biracial women run into. They get objectified. They don't get seen as people. They get seen as objects. And that, again, makes it very hard to have interpersonal relationships and personal connections with other black people because you see yourself as black. You're comfortable with your own blackness. Unfortunately, many other people are, again, projecting ideas and stereotypes regarding you, and they put their own ideas on you whole dark side to light skin many people just don't want to talk about, many black people don't want to explore, because again, in their spellbound minds, light-skinned people are better than dark-skinned people. Light-skinned people are conceited, light-skinned people are arrogant, light-skinned people, you know, are just there to be pretty boys or pretty girls. They're not people, you know, with thoughts, emotions, viewpoints, opinions. They're not, you know, whole people. They're just objects. And in their mind, when they see a light-skinned person, again, they don't dig deep into having a deep relationship. They have a very shallow perspective of light-skinned people. They don't see them as human beings. And this is something many Afro-American Negroes don't even think about. They just think, oh, that's a light-skinned person and they're better than me. And that light-skinned person is not even thinking that way. Many light-skinned people, like myself, we love being black. We like being black. We're not acting white. And this is another thing that many people have, this whole perception. This light-skinned person is trying to be white. They're trying to act white. And that's not the case at all. Many light-skinned people, like myself, we know we're black. We like being black. We're comfortable being black. And we go out here and we're just trying to live our lives. But what we run into from these spellbound Negroes, again, is a lot of them trying to project ideas onto us, project concepts onto us, instead of trying to get to know us as people. And when I was writing the novel Spellbound, I wanted readers to get to know the Matilda character, and I wanted them to get to know and understand the concept of the dark side of light skin, because a lot of people do not explore this concept. A lot of writers have never even touched this concept, and I really, as a light-skinned man who's experienced the dark side of light skin, I wanted readers to understand what this whole issue of the dark side of light skin was all about, and for them to start seeing people who are light-skinned and biracial not as a skin tone, but see the content of their character and see the inside of who they are and see what's really great about them. You can pick up Spellbound in paperback and on e-readers everywhere such as Kindle, Smashwords, Nook, and the iBookstore today.